Hello, everybody. I hope you can see and hear us all okay. We're trying something a little bit new on my end of the stream today. So if something isn't looking right or sounding right, then just let me know, and I
Blame
will
Jaden.
I will take full responsibility, and we will figure it out. Um, but yeah, we've got Melissa here with us today. Hi, Melissa.
Also, hello, if the drawing looks bad, also blame Jaden, not me. Jaden.
That I'm not taking responsibility for because you had full creative freedom over what you did today and you chose monkeys. So
We're gonna do monkey. I prepared some references for you. You can find them in a Discord, in a streaming
mhm,
with pure ref file. There are some chimps, bonobos, gorillas, uh, orangutans. Is it
mhm,
same in English?
mhm.
Uh, this time, how we are streaming, you won't be able to see references that I'm showing. I'm gonna hide those, but you can download them and sketch with us. I'm gonna try adding color, maybe sketch one or two, and then color one of those. Uh, they have great expressions. They're even more expressive, especially than me. When I'm smile, people say that I'm still looking angry, but they have great expressions. And these photos or screenshot I took from various meme pages or foundations that take care of them or raise money for them. So I see monkey on. I'm gonna call them monkey. They're not. Some are apes, some are lemurs, some are monkeys, but I'm gonna just call monkey. I see them on Instagram. I take screenshot. I'm like, this is good reference. Maybe I'll draw it later because they have skin that goes from pink to orange to gray to black, back to white to gray. It's great way to translate through hues with
Mhm.
skin, and then they have different like hair starting on different places depend on the species, or some are hairless. I don't think I included those, but I have some hairless chimps that are great references because they're really muscular.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that today. I have fun. So those are simple. It's just portraits. You can follow along. And we'll start sketching. Of course, for the warm up, I did sketch up the horse, of course. But that's just for warm up. We're
you
gonna
have
ignore
you
that
have
one.
to.
I will start sketching something. I have to, yes.
um, so yeah, I mean, yeah, the references are in the Discord. You might have seen my announcement. It's in the same channel, the streaming channel. Go in there and grab them for yourself. But yeah, uh, one thing I do need to know is if the music is too loud or if you can even hear it at all, because my headphones mess with the volume. Um, Richard says nice reference, especially the one on the far left bottom with the beard. Is that the same one that was picking
I
its
turn it off.
nose?
I saw it, I think, yesterday on Instagram, and reverse searched it, and I found it on TikTok. I couldn't find who took the original video. It's all meme pages.
Yeah.
But it's great. Yeah, it's got great expression. It's asymmetrical on this way. You have these blues here and one from this side.
Mhm.
uh, I wanted to pick that one, but I think I have better one for today. Just
Nice.
first to sketch one for warm up.
Sure. Uh,
They
Sorry.
all look
Go ahead.
cute and nice until you realize how deadly they can be.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time I see like a chimpanzee, my brain always goes to that story of the woman who got her face literally ripped off by one because she went and had a haircut.
Yeah.
She had a haircut, came back, and it didn't recognize her. Well, it it recognized her, but I think it got really confused and so just decided to attack her, and it like ripped her face off, which is terrifying.
Birds do the same. It's just they have less strength.
They have like yeah,
You change something about yourself. Who are you? I don't know you, and then they attack you.
yeah.
Even the birds are not that smart. So I'm sitting on this side of table. I approach the bird. It loves me. It gives kisses. I approach on the other side of the table, where my husband usually approaches. He starts attacking me, thinking it's him. Ah, the danger from this side.
But to be fair, even when I was a kid, my mum went out and got a haircut, and you say the music's really quiet. I can turn it up more. I just don't want to like blast your eardrums out. So is that better? Yeah, my mum went out and got a haircut. When she came home, she had like this like long curly hair, and my reaction as like a 4-year-old was to break down in tears because she looked different to how I'd known her for for as long as I could remember. So I just broke down in tears. It was
That's valid. I also didn't like minival. That's valid. Is it? Do you call it the same way in English?
I don't think so. What is it? What did you call it?
When they make everything curly with super acid, so it
Oh.
stays like that for a month.
Oh, isn't that like a
Minival, they call it here.
I think it's like a
Perm.
perm. Yeah, like a perm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I hated those. The old ladies will still do them out of habit.
Yeah.
I like how it looks.
Yeah, I think perms are they were pretty popular like back in like the 90s, early 2000s at least.
I watched my mother's graduation party. Everyone has those and those big shoulder pads.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I laughed so hard.
Yeah. Those shoulder pads are
She's
cool,
like,
man.
I wanna see. They put too much because the woman figure would look like this.
Yeah. Generally,
And then you have this big. I wasn't fan of this.
I don't know. I felt like it was maybe more like two triangles, like almost like it was like the hourglass figure, wasn't it? They would pull in at the waist a lot more, but you'd get a massive padded.
Some would
shoulders.
like waist, but here I don't think they
Hmm.
liked waist that much to announce that.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess it's like a fashion cultural difference. Richard said he cried when his dad shaved his mustache. Oh no. I cry when I shave. I cry when I shave my mustache, to be honest. When I shave my beard, the tears fall.
Like a little baby.
Like a little baby.
It looks creepy. I
was about to say that
weird
same
angle.
thing.
I picked the one.
I was like this. I was like,
Okay, I
this
can
one is
start another
terrifying.
one.
I think it's more
It
the
is
stage,
terrifying.
the
I
stage
don't
that it's
think
at.
I'm
It's like it looks like it's emerging out of the darkness, and it's just like.
But it is like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pick another one.
Hey Lucas, welcome to the stream. I should say as well, with the new way that I'm doing the streams, I can actually see the YouTube chat now. So if you prefer to watch on YouTube, then you can watch on YouTube, and I will be able to actually talk to you. But yeah, I hope you're having a good time. Hope everyone had a great weekend.
Weekend, and I
Yeah.
cried.
You cried?
I did, and I wish.
No. Okay. Well, you wish that you cried. Okay, that's sad, but I get it.
Every weekend is the same. It's Sunday. It's 2 a.m. and I need to go to bed.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mist. Now this is bananas. It is bananas indeed. It is. Oh, I should have bought some bananas for the stream, and I could have just snacked on them throughout the stream. It would have been great.
Yeah, but they don't eat only bananas.
Yes, they do. Have you not watched a cartoon before? Have you?
Cartoon, yes. I also watch documentary when they eat other monkeys.
Okay, all right. Well, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen them eat other monkeys before.
I did, unfortunately.
I don't like that. I don't like that. It's like when you see a seagull like eating a mouse whole, or like a rat just whole.
That's fine.
Terrifying.
That's why I want to get seagulls.
Is to be your hunters. Don't you have cats?
I have cats, they are lazy, but seagulls is gonna replace the cat and a dog. It's gonna be attack dog guarding the
You get an
yard.
owl. Get like an owl. Those would be they're way better and way
Not
cooler.
aggressive enough.
What
I watched that guy that feeds the seagull for a year. Every day he feeds his pet seagull. It's not his pet. It's just living nearby, and he opened the window every day and prepared him something different. A seagull is really aggressive, even though this guy is feeding it for a year now. He's still gonna bite him, attack him, make a mess. And he's like, I love my seagull.
The current face of this gorilla is the kind of face that I would pull if I saw a monkey eating another monkey. It's like a really concerned, like sideways glance. Hey Kathy,
Will
how's
you be
it going?
thinking that you're next?
Yeah.
I watched the Planet of the Apes maybe a month ago.
Which
I
one?
like the new
original
Planet
one?
of the Apes.
Oh.
The new ones.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't like the original one. They creep me out. The puppetry creeps me out.
Oh no, the old one was great. Although I remember watching the one in like the early 2000s, like the 90s one. That one was that one was weird because the guy fell in love with one of the monkeys, and I was like, I don't like this. This is too far. they've taken it too far now.
I think that's the one when, at the end, he sits with the girl without the brain on a horse, and they go on a beach next to the Liberty statue. Is that the one?
Yeah. Because in the original one, it was just him doing it, but then yeah. Let's see what are people saying. Miss says, I don't know. Have you ever seen a praying mantis eat a mouse? The size difference.
I don't know mouse, but they eat stuff.
Yeah, I know they eat stuff, but there's no way a praying mantis is the size of a mouse. I'm googling this now. Seagulls are terrifying. Gotta hide your fish and chips when you go to the beach. So true. So true.
Yes. But imagine growing one from a small age as a guard animal. I'm gonna sneeze. And then an uninvited person come to your house. They're fearless.
Yeah. So apparently I was severely underestimating how big a praying mantis is.
There are different sizes of different breeds.
Okay, yeah, this is scary. The poor mice, dude. Praying mantises are creepy. I don't like them. Didn't we do a stream? Was it with you? We did a stream where we painted a praying mantis.
I was showing them off. I think I painted crab, but I was showing them off.
Yeah, that's probably that one then.
They can be really cool, and people hold them as a pet in small container that's almost all closed up, and then they feed them through small circle
like
openings.
A hole. Yeah.
They just put them insects inside. Yeah. I couldn't remember the word for a hole.
Small circle opening.
You mean a hole?
Chimp's giving the side eye. Yeah. See, now he looks really happy. He went from looking really concerned to looking absolutely ecstatic. He's having a great time.
That's two different ones.
Yeah. Here to Paint says, I love seeing Melissa on the stream. Yeah, me too. Even though I'm the one that does the schedule, so I could get Melissa on here more often if I wanted to.
I didn't understand that. Even if I sketch?
Even if you sketch, yeah. Um, I'm working on bribing the local crows into becoming my minions by giving them food in exchange for shiny objects. That that's pretty smart. That's great. You have your own like pickpockets at that point. I mean, they'll bring you just like random rubbish that you're probably never gonna want or sell, but that's fun.
They train them to pick the buds of cigarettes in exchange for treats.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. Do you say they do that or they should do that?
They started at one place to do that. They make them like little machine. Yeah, probably similar to a machine
What?
where you put the plastic bottle and then it give you credits or something,
What?
like store credits.
Yeah, yeah.
So for them, it probably gives treats.
That's amazing. Oh yeah, in Sweden, crows are volunteering to pick up cigarettes in Sweden. That's so
Imagine
funny.
in Serbia here, they would be so fat. They couldn't fly anymore if they do that.
I just can't wait until they eventually start like cutting out the middleman and just start like taking cigarettes from people
Smoking.
that are like that are still smoking it. Like someone pulls a cigarette out of the carton and a crow just steals it.
I think Mark Rover, that YouTube scientist guy, made the video the other day. At least I
Mhm.
watched it the other day, where the magpies,
Yeah.
smaller ones, figured out where when he orders food daily to his house. So they see the deliver guy puts the food. They come and they take apart the box with the food, and he comes out.
Yeah.
Who, what did this to my food?
I love that. I saw someone on Reddit the other day who posted a picture that was like, I think I think my Uber Eats driver accidentally put his cat in the bag, and he opens the bag that has been left on his doorstep, and there's just a possum in his like Deliveroo bag that's been left outside. um, let's see. Perpetual pairs. That'd be one way to dissuade people from smoking. Yeah, they can't smoke if it just a bird steals it from them. I can't wait until they start cutting out the
No, you
middleman
are
and
on.
start planting and harvesting. Oh man.
People would just people kill birds for less. They kill magpies because they steal the chicken eggs.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Ask any smoker, a bird or a cigarette
Yeah, but they'd have to catch the bird
is gonna be
first.
safe.
Like
So
it would be like you
you
couldn't.
didn't saw angry smoker.
True, but this would happen in like a split second. You know how fast birds can be. That literally he'll swoop down, grab the cigarette, and then swoop off again, and in like a second, you wouldn't have time.
Okay, I'm gonna say that thing. The next time they pick up the cigarette, it will be poison cigarette, and the bird will die.
Well, they're not going to eat it.
I,
They need to
it
take the
doesn't matter.
cigarette
They're
to the
gonna
reward
lace
center
it
where they get their
something.
treats. I want to be part of this program now. I want to be part of this crow initiative.
He's a bit weird. Still, let's make the eyes bigger maybe because this is really close up camera, and in the photo it looks, I mean, okayish. But when I draw it in this perspective, so that's why every time I did personal commissions for people, I tell them, please give me good photo where camera is far away, at least meter or two, a few meters, the best,
No.
with good details, with good angle, and they give me always close-up shot of their selfie in bad lighting, bad resolution. I'm like, great, this is great.
That's when you take their money and then go, no, I can't do it. You didn't give me the right reference. Sorry. Um,
Okay, you will be artist for 2 months.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You would. I don't know if you'd even get that far. It's terrible. We should start a crow charity. Yeah, I think you're right. It's for a good cause. I'm not even. That's terrible. That's bad. Um, what sort of personal commissions do you do? Yeah, you don't do personal commissions super
Not
often anymore,
now.
do you?
When I was starting,
Yeah.
no. When I was starting, that was my primary earnings,
Mm.
drawing for other people.
Yeah.
And they figure out that I draw animals, so they're like, make me sitting on my dog, but dog is the size of the horse, and we are going into battle. Like, okay, give me money, and I will be sad going with money to draw that.
Man, I should have got you to do one of those for my dad for Christmas.
You could have 9 years ago, yeah.
Man, if I was
And it was really
9
cheap,
years too
like
late.
maybe $300. You would have original, because I wouldn't reproduce that anymore.
A Čeliković original. Wow.
Unique.
Yeah. You know what they're
You know
worth
how
now?
they read also? They also say Čeliković.
Čeliković. I at least try.
Yeah,
I
I
at
see
least
they're
try.
like, okay.
I at least try with your last name. Whether I get it right or not is a different matter entirely, but the attempt is there. But
Valiant effort.
yeah, thank you. Thanks. It's okay. My name is really difficult too. Everyone really struggles with my name.
Yeah, but we like to say Murray
Murray.
a lot of times.
Yeah. To be fair, the
Is it eel the same way? Murray eel or something?
moray, it's a moray eel. Whereas
Same thing to me.
it's not. Moray and Murray are very different. But that's a moray. It is indeed. That's a moray. I feel like this monkey is giving a thumbs up. Yeah. He's just happy to have his photo taken. You know.
Cute expression.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with this. It looks way too much like Lion King baboon.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Simba
Yeah.
one.
He can't help it if he's got a bald spot on the top of his head.
Okay, we're gonna
Oh,
discard
God.
this one. This one is just for sketch.
I just got jump scared.
And and let's pick one with which we're gonna do study. I mean, the gorilla one is nice. That holding on the nose
Well, he's picking his nose.
is nice. He's
Yeah.
not picking nose. He's
He is picking his nose.
almost
dude.
like
No, he's totally picking his nose. Look at that. That like that's someone who's picking their nose but trying to look like they're not picking their nose.
Maybe he's smelling his finger.
Yeah, maybe.
When I told you I will do it, now I'm changing my mind. I will finish that one on my time. I'm looking
Sure.
which one should be the main.
You can do
I mean,
do the
gorilla one is nice.
Yeah, you can do the one picking his nose. That's totally fine. I'm not against it.
It's now I'm doing nothing because people don't see my references. There
Yeah,
is
it's just
also
a mouse
like, and look
going
at
in.
this. You also like this one, the little one, but that's not much to draw.
Yeah, I love him just
He's
because.
cute, though.
Yeah, he's so cute. The gorilla at the top right is so funny. I don't know, I love him so much. He's just giving off just like,
Yeah, he's like,
huh?
what?
What
This
do you
one
mean?
is really nice for shadows and lights. It's
He's
not
got
too exposed.
He's got a heart on
Fine,
his
picking
head.
nose gorilla it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know, is that alphabet soup or
maybe,
something?
maybe, but hearts aren't in the alphabet, so probably not.
So his head is filling most of the image. If
Mhm.
we are doing the like start sketching, this is part of the head, this is jaw, and here would be the arm. So it's all filled. Maybe this could be a bit bigger. So it's tricky when this is so closed up and framed
Mhm.
to make proportions because you don't have a head. So you
Yeah.
have to rely on a frame.
Yeah. You're just kind of leaving them floating in space for a while.
Yes, his nose is a bit different than the previous animal.
Mhm.
And you want this finger specifically to be shown here.
Yeah, because he's picking his nose.
See, I messed up proportions. This is probably a bit smaller. Let's draw eyes first.
Hey Luna, Mrs. Hello, it's nice. That is a nice lineup of handsome fellows. Yeah, yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Um, if you want to see the full set of references, you can download them in Discord. Uh, they are in the streaming channel. There's a pure ref document there.
Oh, his eyes are so small compared to his face.
I always find that with
If you
gorillas.
see, if you know my artworks, yeah. If you compare to rest of my artworks, many times I would like draw the big angry creature, but I'm like, no, it needs to have big eyes, so it's baby-like almost. What's the point of drawing something if the eye is gonna just be one dot?
Yeah. I was thinking the other day that I think it was last December, you did a monkey as well. It was like a
Yeah, that's why we're drawing now.
snowy one.
Yeah, but we tried to do it in fantasy, but there wasn't enough time,
Yeah,
so I had to wrap it up.
yeah. It still looks cool though.
He's too
So
handsome now.
he's too handsome. He's only got two eyes and a nose that he's currently got a finger like going towards.
He's okay. Compared to our previous one, his eyes are open, more round. This one have more human eyes.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm giving him human treatment of a
Yeah.
lids.
He's flirting. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, now you're changing your statement.
Hey, maybe he's flirting and picking his nose. You can do both. Not successfully most
He's
of the
cool
time,
enough
but
that
you
he
can
can
do
pick
both.
a nose.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool enough that he can pick his nose and flirt at the same time. His eyes show the window of a gentle soul. Yeah. A gentle soul who...
Oh, don't say that. I'm gonna remember Harambe, and then we all gonna cry.
Rest in peace. Pick up Harambe. Gone too soon. I feel like we should do something monkey related every December. Just have monkey Sember. Tune in next year when we make Santa into an orangutan.
Okay, let's see. Should I move it more like this? Actually, my square should be taller.
huge power. Jasmine's that huge power move that I regularly do to my boyfriend. What's that? Picking your nose? Or turning him into an orangutan. I don't know what one.
Now I cannot do. They have different. They are similar to ours, but they're more chubby and tips are stubbier.
Yeah.
So it's always weird whenever I try to draw their fingers.
Mm. It's all that muscle. It's crazy when you see one of those like hairless chimpanzees, and they are just absolutely jacked. Like their fur covers so much of their muscle that you look at them and you're like, oh my god, yeah, I can see how these people can how these things can break people's arms without even thinking about it.
There are a few things they cannot do, like they cannot throw the same way we do. So at least in that category you would be fine. But when it comes to grabbing and ripping apart, they are better there.
So what we've learned is, if you ever need to fight a monkey, throw a javelin at it, and you'll probably win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't shoot it like a rambedo.
No. No, you have to win in a fair javelin competition. Only then is it morally correct. Hello, Misto. Love the little Christmas hat. Yeah, it's so cute. On the little microphone. I love it.
This one?
Yeah. Jazz says, yeah, we both work from home back to back, so I'll make him turn around when I'm picking my nose. Jasmine, that's gross.
I support this. All woman rights and all woman wrongs.
She said, to clarify, I make him turn around and look at me. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Oh my god. I don't understand why picking your nose is so taboo.
I mean,
Jerry Seinfeld even lost a girlfriend because of it. Are you sure that's not because Seinfeld is just quite he's just not heard very good things? It probably wasn't just because he was picking his nose. Perpetual Pear says, "Oh my god, the microphone has a Christmas hat. I love it. Yeah, it's great, and it doesn't muffle. It doesn't muffle the audio.
I think it's. I mean, I took off the sponge, so this is instead of the sponge. But I think it was advertised gear shift cover, and I tried to put it in my car. It's safety hazard because you cannot feel the. I'm like, nope, this is bad idea.
It's like when have you ever tried to drive with gloves on and you try and use the gear stick and your hand is just a bit slippery on it and you're like, yeah, no, I think I'm good. No, I don't.
I ripped the gloves. So I during the COVID was my exam for drawing. I did that later in life.
Yeah.
I think all artists are most of us don't have a driving license. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna need it at some point. I'm gonna do it. And my first, in the middle of doing my learning, we had to stop for a few months. And then when we continued, they were like, okay, you need to have a mask. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm really nervous because the police person is in the back doing our exam. So you need to have multiple people. Usually it's 3, but my teacher also had the license for something else. And then we had somebody from the government or for police. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So I'm having them in the back. My instructor is here. I cannot can make just maybe one or two small mistakes, nothing
Mhm.
major. And they're like, oh, you also need to have a glove. So they give me blue surgical gloves. And I was nervous. I was gripping stuff. At the end, I'm all sweaty. At the end, I look, it's all ripped in the fingers. The sweat is coming through. I'm like, this is so stupid.
No, that's
I passed. I passed from the first.
hey, that's
I
pretty
need
good
to
though.
brag about that, please.
Yeah, no, that's good. Um, oh, thank you for the hydrate. Uh, the the notification didn't come through. Maybe it's this one. If not, it's broken. But I can fix it later. But thank you. Um,
So I'm trying to be less detailed with this one compared to this one because I want to do more with the painting rather than drawing. With the
Sure.
drawing, I'm just gonna line up stuff possibly in the best way possible. Okay, yeah, we can do this. This finger's not working. Sorry, Jaden.
No,
You say.
that's okay. I forgive you. Petrol Pez says leather gloves are better for driving. I don't know. I don't own any leather gloves, and I think I'd feel weird driving with gloves on anyway. I feel like I would have to be
I
like,
have a good one. I have my mother leather gloves. They're small now for her, but they're so sleek, and you feel like elegant like in them.
oh yeah,
So I think
nice,
with them would be nice.
nice. I always just like whenever I think of driving with gloves on, I always think of like a 70-year-old man in a convertible. And he's got like his driving goggles on, and he's got his leather driving gloves on, you know. Or it reminds me of, if anyone, this is like going to be such a weird reference to make. If anyone has ever watched like the stop motion animation version of Wind in the Willows, it reminds me of Mr. Toad in that book, in that movie when he's driving around. That is such a specific reference. If anyone else actually gets that, I'm going to be shocked. But Jasmine says I'm 30 and still can't drive. I mean,
I don't know what it is.
You don't need to. You don't know what Wind in the Willows is? Wind in the Willows is amazing.
You can send me later.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I mean, here it's normal for all men to drive, and nice if also women can drive. A lot of women like will drive a year or two and never drive again, and then they don't wanna go back. My mother included. She don't wanna.
Yeah.
She probably would need to retake or take some classes again to make sure, but she doesn't wanna.
Yeah.
So I'm trying. I don't have much need to drive now. I'm like, I wanna have it, and at least once a week, okay, let's drive around just to not forget. I mean, I would go to the cities by myself and stuff. I'm still panicking though.
Yeah.
But I noticed a lot of artists don't have driving license.
Yeah, I've been driving since I was 17. But I'm not hugely confident. I drive more because I have to than I want to. If I can get a train somewhere, then I'll get the train instead.
True. Also, the problem is if you break something on your car and you're far away from home or somebody who could give you a lift. We broke tire 2 times. A similar way because we went off the road just a bit so other car can pass. And both times the front right tire broke really badly. Once, like last time, we had spare one, but it was so deflated. It held up to the first gas station, so we pumped it. But the first time we didn't have spare one, and it was Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
We were on holidays at the end of the August. It was really nice weather. So I'm like, Nenad, my husband is trying to fix it. I'm like, I have girly voice on the phone. Give me, I will call everyone. We were out of cities, out of villages.
Hmm.
We could see few people in a field, but okay, let's not bother them. Let's see what we can do. So I'm like, I could try to stop people and offer them money to sell me their reserve tire, or I
Nice.
could try to call somebody, but I mean, why not? Or because I had to work on Monday and we were far away to call anyone of ours to come bring us
Mm,
the tire. So I started calling every auto mechanic shop, how you say, body shop
yeah.
in the area. And some picked up, and the dude was like, "Oh, I'm on fishing." He went really far away. I swear I would help you. At the midnight last evening, I was helping the bus in problem. I really would, but I am not there. I'm like, thank you, no problem. There was a guy, he called me. He was 70 kilometers far away.
Hmm.
I told him, he starts asking me which wheel do you need, blah blah. I'm like, here's my husband. So he's reading him the things from the wheel. He brought us three different ones just in case. He
Yeah.
had hurt his arm on the glass, so
Hmm.
he was hurting himself, but he decided to draw hour and 20 minutes
Wow.
to bring us three wheels. He replaced it. He brought his professional lift,
Yeah.
and then of course we paid him more, but it was
Mhm.
funny because it was end of our holiday. We spent most of the cash we had on us. It's a Sunday. I'm like, if you don't have enough cash, what I will do, one of us, probably me, because you drive, I will sit with him in car to go to the first ATM to pay the dude. But
Yeah.
we had just enough cash. I always put a little cash just on the side somewhere
Hmm.
in a bag for those kind of stuff. So we collect around 100 euros. We buy the whole tire with the thing, the whole
Nice.
wheel,
Nice.
and we drive home. Oh, actually, we didn't drive home. We were so hungry, but we were out of cash. We sit in restaurant. The restaurant is like, oh, we don't take cards.
Oh, nice.
Okay, let's go to the other one. Also, we went to the dinosaur museum, which was great detour. But we didn't go. We had to. So where we broke, we went to see from the cave seeing to the
Mhm.
waterfall.
Right.
We didn't get to go to waterfall because we already broke. I'm like, nope, this is out of question. But the dinosaurs were good.
Yeah. I mean, touch wood. Touch wood. I haven't broken down in my car yet. So I've been driving for what? Tw- uh, I'm 25. Like 7, no, 8 years, and uh, and I haven't broken down yet. So fingers crossed, it's all good.
Good, good.
Um, let's see. Levin Emlyn says, "I know." Caddy says, "I wonder why we don't have driving licenses like artists." Levin Emlyn goes, "Because we never go out." Yeah, fair. Fair.
Yeah, we don't go out. We don't see that much beauty in a strong big car,
Yeah,
showing off the cars and stuff.
yeah.
Because our interest are art, computers.
Hmm.
So we usually have big 18 birthdays here,
Right.
and then the family people here gift money most of
Yeah.
the time because it's most useful, and you gift money to others, and when you make, everyone brings you money for a gift. You cover the costs of the venue
Yep.
and of the party, and you have something to spend. So I had small 18th birthday, and it was enough. I bought a winter jacket, and it was mostly people go to pay for driver's license.
Hmm.
I'm like, nah, I don't want. I don't have car now. I'm gonna buy me a laptop, and on that laptop, I learned how to draw. I learned how to program. I played games, watched videos, and traveled with him. I love that laptop. It's much better than driving license.
What else have we got? Sit there and not have to do anything. Like you can just put a movie on or something if it's a long train journey. Whereas, if you put a movie on while you're driving a car, for some reason people don't like it. But it's never, yeah.
Not if you're a passenger princess. When
But
I'm
yeah,
passenger
if you're
princess, I
yeah.
game on the laptop.
Yeah, if you're a passenger princess, you can do what you want. That's why being a passenger in a car is great because you can like you also get DJ privileges, which are the best. Uh,
I'm DJ both times, and Nana is angry about it.
oh
When
yeah, me
he's
too.
driving, I play the music. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
passenger princess. When I'm driving, I'm like, no, I need the mood. I play the
yeah,
music. He's like,
yeah,
well, you do it both times.
yeah. I'm whenever I take my friends anywhere, I'm the one that puts the music on. But if I'm in their car, then I get really upset if I don't get to put the music on
Mhm.
because yeah,
Yes.
because I'm a baby. Um, I've tried driving. The stress of it wasn't for me. I find driving itself not stressful. The thing that stresses me out is parking because that is like when you're most likely to accidentally hit someone's car, and it stresses me out every time. Um,
I'm stressed when it's city rush hour
mm,
and people start horn
oh yeah,
everywhere, and I'm like, is it me? What did I do? I don't know. What did I do? Did I do something wrong? And I start panicking,
yeah,
thinking about everything two times and start
mhm,
panicking. That's my
yeah.
problem.
Well, yeah, that's the thing as well. If you're in a car park and there's someone behind you waiting for you to park, that stresses me out. I then just leave.
That too. Yeah.
I drive around until no one else is behind me, and then I park. um, hey, Doc Newt, they said lovely monkeys. Thank you very much. It's not my monkey. I don't know why I'm thanking you, but
Thank you.
uh,
I'm gonna start coloring it now.
nice.
It's been too long.
If you have buses and nearby supermarkets, you don't need cars. I see. I hate buses with a passion. I despise buses.
Jaden thinks the buses are yucky and
They
dirty, and
are.
he's wrong.
Well, it's not that they're yucky and dirty. It's that they're trash and they don't show up ever. And when they do show up, half the time they miss your stop, and the drivers are always
You
grumpy.
have to press it.
Like, yeah, yeah, I've
You
done
have
that.
a button, you press it.
Yeah, I've done that. I just don't trust them. You know,
I had great experience
trains are a
with
lot more
English
efficient.
buses.
Yeah, yeah. I just trains are more efficient, but in the
I
UK you
could
get robbed when
I
you
could
want to
draw.
pay for a train ride. So
Yes, the bus you pay like £4 and you drive for hour and a half. But I saw a lot of places. So when I was going from Claygate to the how you say Kiev, but Royal Gardens. How you
oh,
read
Q,
Kev?
the Q Royal
Q.
Gardens. Yeah,
When you go there with the bus from Claygate, it was so nice. It's all like it's not city, it's more like villages and small towns and stuff.
yeah, yeah. You do. I guess you do see some more like rural villages and stuff on buses, but it's just not worth the stress for me. Um, don't English buses stop at fixed stations, or do you have
And
to
all
press a button? It depends.
fixed
They tend
station.
to have fixed stations, but you also, yeah, some stops you have to push a button, but they don't tell you which ones are fixed and which ones aren't. So, yeah,
You can
it's
check on the
whatever.
phone. I found it easy, Jaden. I'm not living there and I found it easy and convenient. And if you miss one, there is another one
But
coming.
to be
And
fair,
every bus stop says you the line on it which gonna stop, and you
mhm,
have on phone when it's coming. Sometimes it's not right true, but they usually come every 10 or so
yeah.
minutes.
But the buses you were getting were in London, which are probably like actually used properly
I
and efficient. Whereas like you go to like
I
countryside
was in
England and they barely show up.
I took them in Farnborough. I
Yeah.
took them in Cambridge. I think I took them in Cambridge. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I walked in Cambridge.
Don't get me wrong, some of them are okay. Like when I went down to Brighton, the buses there were great. They would show up like every 10 minutes and they were good. But I don't know. It's still my least favorite public
Also,
transport.
city to city buses were really nice too.
Yeah, I've never done those. I just get trains if I need to do that.
Will in train the driver take your bag and store it in the bus? Will he help you where to get out and inform you on the next bus? I had nice experience with English drivers. I don't know why you complain.
Well, normally on a train you don't need help with your luggage because you just put it on the train like above your head or in the suitcase area. And if you need help, then you just ask
find
one of the
the.
people that works there.
I always ask either lady or old dude for help. They usually chill. And I ask them, which train, sir? Please tell me which train so I don't miss. And he's like, that one, but in 20 minutes. So not that one, but sit there. Thank you.
Oh my god, sorry, this is total conversation changer, but Jasmine just put a really interesting message. They said, my boyfriend's dad had a pet monkey as a kid in Vietnam. He trained it to find change for him in exchange for food. He'd just find cash. This monkey would go and find cash for your boyfriend's dad in return for a banana. That's amazing. What kind of monkey was it? I'm intrigued. I want to know. I want to have a pet monkey that finds me money. The best bit is you don't even have to, like, if anyone asks where you got the money from, the monkey could have stolen it and, like, who cares? Because you didn't know that. It's a monkey.
What do you mean, who cares? You know all the tourists that get robbed by monkeys?
Yeah, but like if you had a pet monkey, Melissa, and it came up to you and gave you like 100 euros, okay, would you go, monkey, where did you get this from? Or would you go, oh cool, my monkey just brought me 100 euros?
I have a pet dog who would bring me other people's shoes. So I would have to go around the whole village and ask, is this your shoe? Because I would be embarrassed that my dog is stealing people's shoes, footwear.
Yeah, but
So yes, I would go around and ask.
well, and that's why you don't have a monkey that brings you free money.
The reason why I don't have monkeys is because it's illegal.
I think you're allowed a monkey over here. You just have to have like a kind of license for it or something.
I was looking at a raccoon. I need to go to the Institute for Regional Animal Protection and something. Inspector would need to come here. I would probably to pay something. Then he would need to see conditions before I get the animal. So what if I fail? I cannot get it now.
I mean, I don't know, man. I didn't even realize raccoons were in Europe.
There is some population that escaped during the World War II, I think.
Oh. Doc Noob says, I love watching your coloring process, Melissa, and how you jump immediately to the lighting.
Thank you. I changed up a bit the brushes recently. So it looks a bit differently now. But I'm trying to do same method.
Yeah.
I rarely change up the brushes, so we're gonna see how it's gonna look like.
Sure.
Depend on the texture and the subject.
Nate says, I finally managed to catch a stream with Melissa. I'll count that as a Christmas miracle. Whoa. Merry Christmas.
Why people praising me today? Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
I like that one.
Merry Christmas. A pet raccoon would be amazing. They're so cute. Yeah, they are. I once followed a YouTube channel where a guy had 2 pet raccoons and then one of them escaped, and he never saw it ever again. So it ran away.
Hmm.
Yeah, his name was Cheeto because he liked to eat Cheetos. So there we go. Oh yeah, back to the monkey. I don't know what kind of monkey. I picture a macaque because they're quite common. Yeah, that's true. He's now an old guy who lives in Leeds who is obsessed with monkeys. Him and my boyfriend are big fans of the orangutan jungle school. What? The orangutan jungle school. I have a friend who's
I
adopted an
mean, you only
orangutan.
need one. Oh, you get one animal of something, and you usually like it, so you become obsessed. We now have 4 birds because Nenad saved Sparrow. You saw him earlier. He brought another pigeon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's like,
Lemon
it was
Emma
at
just
the
asked
door.
how the pigeon is doing.
I don't know. I told him to take it out to find his parents. I cannot have more pigeons and more birds. It was chaotic. I was trying to take a short video earlier. It's gonna probably all be heard in the video, the birds. Yeah, you heard the pigeon flying. He's sleeping now.
Oh,
In front of my reflector that I need for lighting, he's sleeping in front of the blocking. Nice.
that's cute. Alina says I sometimes watch YouTubers who have river otters as pets. They're so squeaky and cute. That is really cute. I love otters a lot. They're
River
adorable.
otters.
Yeah.
But they're gonna smell like fish, right?
I don't.
Maybe they clean
Maybe.
themselves like a cat.
Maybe. I always really liked ferrets. I think ferrets are really cute. Ferrets and hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are adorable as well.
You need to find the animal that's up to your speed. If you take like a small bird, I think ferrets too are too fast.
Yeah, they're really
And you're
cute.
like, I need something slower. But then I have tortoise. They're too slow. Bearded agama too slow. So you
Yeah.
need something in between.
Yeah. What pet would be more my speed? I'm not sure.
I mean, it's same with dogs. Some dogs are chill and nice, other are hyperactive.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I always wanted a snake. I love snakes.
Boring, too boring.
Not boring, they're really cute. I had a friend who had a grass snake, and it was adorable. When I first saw it, it like wrapped itself around my hand and just kind of just looked at me. It was really sweet. And I was like 8
Yeah,
years
but
old,
they
and my
usually
friend
don't
was
do
like,
anything.
"Yeah, they don't do anything." But a lot of animals don't do anything. Neither do tortoises, but you still have one.
No, I gifted it to can live outside.
No, okay.
And it found boyfriend right away.
Oh, cute.
The dude sent me the video. He's like, look, we're gonna have little tortoises in the spring. I'm like, okay, good for her. I didn't know it's her. It had male name.
Oh, it's like Greg.
Good for her.
Yeah.
And finally, she will be able to hibernate in the winter. She never hibernated. He was like, oh, she must be at least 15 years old, 20 maybe. I'm like, nope, she's like 7 or 8, I think. He's like, but she's huge. Yeah, I feeded her this store-bought pellets, the expensive one. She didn't want to eat anything else, so that's why she's huge. And not at the end, but last like year or two, she didn't want to pick them up properly. She would just destroy the food and don't eat. So what I had to do is bend over. We had specific big terrarium, and I'm short for that. So I would feed each one by one, to her mouth.
Oh my god.
And it was
yeah.
excruciating to do every evening, feed the tortoise.
Yeah, I
Like
can imagine.
spoiled pet. But I was stressing that she's not doing well, so I'm like, okay, better feed her just in case.
Yeah. She's a proper lady. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a lot. No, I've wanted a pet for ages, but I just don't know. I just don't know what I would even get. Like, I don't know. I'll get a rat. I'll have a rat as a pet.
They don't live too long. I
No, they
think
live like
2 3 years,
2 years.
and they
Yeah, they
start
do.
getting but they start getting tumors, and then it's sad to
Yeah.
look at them.
One of the reasons why I didn't is because you're supposed to get them in at least pairs, because obviously they're rats, so they grow up in like
Yeah,
massive communities. So you're supposed to get them in at least pairs, but obviously when one dies, you then need to get another one to keep the first one company, and then when that one dies, then you need to get another one to keep that one company, and it's just a constant chain of buying rats. Scabbers, yeah, like Scabbers from Harry Potter. Apart from I'm hoping it's not a man who's like decided to become a rat. Spoilers. Lived for 15 years. Yeah, Scabbers lived for
I
15
mean,
years because it's just a dude.
but you had a different kind of, not rat, rodent with the long tail. That one lives longer.
I had a Daegu when I was a kid,
Yeah,
which
that.
is like kind of similar, I guess, to like a chinchilla, but just like a lot smaller. Uh, but yeah, yeah, they live for a little while longer.
Friends have chinchilla, and we went to see them after they got married. They're
Mm.
like, "Oh, we got this for present for wedding." I'm like, "Oh, nice." And they're like, "It's a guy. So what dog would do? He's doing but a lot nonstop." So
Yeah,
he's like, "We need to get him a girl."
yeah. My my parents had a chinchilla before I was born, but uh, they were saying that whenever they would let it out of its cage, it would just go absolutely insane. It would be like you've just let a bouncy ball out, and it's just like literally jumping and bouncing all over the room. It just goes absolutely nuts. Uh, and yeah, they do kind of destroy everything because they're just hyper. Like they just, it's like they're constantly on
Yeah.
drugs. Get a capybara. I would love a capybara. I would put an orange on its head and let it just chill out in a hot tub or something. Just it would just live. It would live pretty chill. I love it when people get pets that reflect their personalities. Um, so you're like, yeah, of course you would have that as a pet. You know, I have a friend who has a turtle. Oh no, who has
So
a tortoise, and they kind of have the personality of a tortoise in that they're just really laid back and really just chilled out. And it's like, yeah, of course you would have a tortoise. That makes total sense.
but that's you personifying animals to look like a owner.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they say like dogs look like their owners, but uh, I don't think that my parents' dog looks like either of them because it's only like a year old. uh, you have a lot of parrots and a scarlet macaw. Oh, cute. Yeah, there's some birds. There's some birds that I like, but I think I'd get too annoyed with it, like flying everywhere and pooping on everything.
You can give it pants.
I could, yeah, you can give it pants. That's true.
If it's big enough bird, you cannot do it on small ones.
Yeah, surely you can just make small pants.
No. It's hard enough to fix it on bigger ones.
Yeah, you can toilet train parrots. Oh, that's cool.
Bigger ones, but then what if you forget? Then they get stressed because they got
Oh, yeah, that's true.
constipated or something.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I would ever get a bird, but it's like there's just some that are really cool.
Were you the other day in the Discord where the Gracia asked, would you rather have ducks or wheels?
Yeah, yeah. and I said ducks.
Nobody listened to me. Yeah, nobody listens to me. You have no idea how nasty birds are. It would be fun for a day. On a third day, you would be so sick of cleaning the droppings. And in a month, everything would be sogging into droppings and water.
Yeah, I. But yeah, but there's also a lot of issues with having wheels for feet. That
I
I
would
don't
rather
think.
do that. I don't use feet often anyway.
You're just trying to go down a hill and you just like can't stop. You'd have to go down on your butt. You just have to like shuffle down a hill on your butt.
I will assume I can use wheels normally because he said you can use your legs like that. It's a handicap in both ways. There is
Yeah,
no
there's no winning.
good side. Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose the good side with the ducks is that you just have some like cute ducks that follow you around all the time, which is cute, but yeah, annoying at the same time.
Cute for 5 minutes until they
Yeah.
cover your floor
Well, yeah,
with
but you can just make
droppings.
you make them pants. You could.
Cleaning for one bird pants. It's 2 pants a day. Every evening, it's boring enough. How was it? Was it 10, 20 ducks? I think it was 20 ducks.
20
40
ducks. I thought it
pants
was like
just to
3.
wash the. No, it was at least 10. Maybe somebody of them is here to say how many ducks it was.
I don't know.
At least 10
that's
or
messed up.
20.
I take it back. I want the wheels. Give me the wheels instead. That's too loud. Like even the noise itself of that many ducks would be too much.
Yeah, that too. Oh, the geese are so loud. I hated when my family held geese. I also was feeding them for them. They scream at me every time I pass, and they scream so loud.
That's when you just have to scream back.
Many like I do, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes they will fight you if you approach them, so you have to find a way maybe to pick them up or take them under your head because they're nasty. They will fight you.
Yeah. I was walking where was it? Oh, I was walking to the train station on Friday. And there was just a pigeon that was just walking down the street, down the path, and it looked way too confident, so I ran at it and scared it off, and it decided to fly really low to the ground across the road and very, very nearly got hit by a car, like very nearly.
It's your fault, Jaden.
Well, not really. It's the fault of the pigeon for not flying in the air and instead flying as close to the ground as it possibly
You
could.
scared it on purpose.
I did. Yeah. It was looking too confident. It was looking too confident, Melissa. You don't understand. I had to show it
So
who's
you are
boss.
bullying him.
I had to show it who's boss by giving it a bit of a spook.
I agree. In England, pigeons are too laid back because there is no street dogs or cats to attack them. They have no predator.
Yeah, see? You've got to keep them on their toes, or else they lose all of that natural instinct.
I was going back in London, first day ever in London. I'm going back after midnight on the street. There are people sniffing weird stuff. People screaming and running, and there are pigeons sitting on a meter height and sleeping. I'm like, you're too comfortable sleeping there. You could just take one.
Yeah. No one here kidnaps pigeons like they do. Well, like you do. No one kidnaps pigeons. So
I don't kidnap them. This one is bought.
Saying that, Katie and her boyfriend kidnapped a pigeon when they were at university. They literally were walking down the road, picked up a random pigeon and took it back to their accommodation. So I guess some people do.
But you say kidnapping, it's free bird.
It's not. It was a free bird, and then you kidnapped it and made it into a.
No, it's free. They are just feral.
Maybe they didn't want to be. Maybe they didn't want to be pets. Maybe they're just having a good time, chilling out outside.
It's free animal, Jaden.
Sure. Okay.
Of
It's the
course, they
pig.
don't want to be taken away.
Yeah. Especially in the UK, they as you said, they don't have any like predators in the UK. They're just living their life.
I'm doing my thing. I'm giving him scales because he got the skin folds,
He's a,
wrinkles.
he's a
They look
dragon.
like scale.
He's a dragon gorilla now.
Dragonborn gorilla.
Dragonborn gorilla, yeah.
I
Banana.
will change the brush later just to block in a bit more. Oh, we are already over the hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a simple portrait, but it's nice for rendering values,
Yeah.
putting subtle hues and colors.
Yeah.
That's why it's nice doing studies. I mean, some people do anatomical studies to learn the posture, the movement. I like doing them because of colors.
Yeah. I like the brush as well. I think it's working out nicely.
Yeah, I will go back after just the color lines a bit.
Yeah.
And later I will use the different one. Because that's also one of advices. Somebody would ask what I can do more. And I would see, like I see in mine now, everything is done similar. The brush has its limits. I'm like, did you try maybe taking bit opposite brush? Maybe take just simple brown brush now, soften up some parts because you have a lot of strong edges and you don't have nice gradients. Do just that. And it usually works better if you put few more hours into your painting with different brush. It works wonders.
Yeah.
I'm not saying take 10 brushes, just 2 different ones.
Yeah. Don't take 10 brushes. Take 20 brushes. Take.
Okay,
oh,
we'll
yeah.
apply that advice then.
I totally forgot about that. Elena said that pigeons used to be domesticated animals, so technically you're just bringing them back to their roots. Yeah, I heard that. Pigeons.
That's what I'm saying. It's free bird.
It's okay.
So that's as you find a chicken on a road, you can leave it and say this is somebody's chicken, right? But if you don't see who it belongs to, the chicken gonna get run over, or the dog's gonna pick it up, or fox at the night. So you just pick up the chicken. It's your chicken. It's free chicken.
Wow. Now I just feel like if Melissa
I
ever
took like
if Melissa ever comes across like a bunch of kids walking home from school on their own, Melissa's just like, yeah, they're free. I'll just take them. It's the same thing.
First off, I don't take kids even when they give it to me to take care of them. I'm like, nope, no.
For a second, I was like, people are just giving you kids? Like, what?
Like, oh, can you take care of them for few? No. A second of all, it's not saying kids and animals, Jason.
No, but it was a funny comparison to make. I don't know.
Okay.
I would feel weird just taking an animal off the street.
That's how I got most of my animals. So that's why you have 0. People here have a bad habit of throwing animals that they don't want.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen.
I almost once took a calf. We were at vacation and we were going to see a cave and we were going through a lot of forest. So there wasn't visible cows or shepherd or anything. And there was a calf. So what can happen? He got chased away from his mother, far away. He could drop off the truck that was taking animals over. But calf was so tired. I'm like, we need to give him at least water. Can we pick him in a car and just bring him to the city and find somebody who needs a calf? Because I was so sad for a calf. It can die on a road like that
Yeah,
without the water and food. It needs mother. And I really wanted to pick him. I didn't want a calf, just to bring him to somebody who can help him.
yeah.
I don't know what happened later to him.
He lived a long and happy life, and then got made into a burger.
I don't know. They have predators there.
No.
It was national park nearby.
Oh. Okay, well then he probably lived a short and possibly happy life.
Miserable.
Yeah, he
miserable.
lived a short, miserable life, and then he got eaten by a wolf or something. I don't know what the natural predator to a cow is. Probably pretty much everything.
For a little calf, the dogs are enough.
Yeah. No. Well, that took a sad turn.
Yeah, we can have big packs of feral dogs.
We have like none. It's really
And
rare
then they are.
to see them.
It was weird walking it west in France, in England. It's like, is this a game? They didn't invest into creating NPC animals. You would play some games and they have zero animals.
Yeah.
And it's not immersive enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah, the most you see over here is like cats. But even then, half of them aren't stray cats. They're just someone who's let their
Yeah,
cat do
or
whatever the hell they
missing
want.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen like a stray dog before over here at least. But yeah.
To me and Leonie and Brazilians, when we talk about them, they're like, adopt, don't buy, adopt. There are so many dogs. I'm like, no, you don't understand. There are 0 dogs on the street. I didn't saw any.
To be fair, in the
So
UK,
you would have to adopt from different country.
Yeah, in the UK, a lot of our adoption, a lot of our like dog adoption places get their dogs from like Romania and Serbia and Bulgaria, like those like Balkan countries, I guess.
So what happens here? We have some smart dogs because the stupid one got hit by a car and died. Smart ones know how to cross on a street walk on a red-green light. So they take them and maybe one that are in better condition, like younger. And they train them for people with like blind people. How you call blind people?
Yeah.
Special needs or something. Guides.
Yeah, like
dog guides.
Yeah.
So they see a dog crossing better than a human street. Take this one. This one go straight to Switzerland.
Yeah.
But you will see a lot of dead dogs next to the roads.
No, that's sad.
Like maybe they are feral, or maybe people throw them away as unwanted pets.
Yeah.
And then they would walk. Sometimes they go on a highway. I have no idea how they get on the highway because there is a fence for any animal on it.
Yeah.
And they got hit there. Even if you would want to help, you cannot stop on a highway.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that sucks. Over here, you see a lot of like deer on the side of the road and stuff like that. So, yeah, you'll see a deer more often than not.
My driving instructor loves to eat meat more than me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'm driving. What? And I'm asking possible, what if man jumps in front of the car? How we stop and stuff? I'm like, okay, it's night. We are drawing around the villages for our first lessons. You draw where there is no big traffic. I'm like, what if the deer jump in front of us and we hit him? And he's like, hit him. We're gonna put him in a truck and we're going to prepare him. I'm like, but what about the car? Who cares the car? Car is insured. We're gonna pick up the deer.
I had a friend who lived like near some woodland. Yeah, he lived near some woodland, and I used to drive to their house. And whenever I would leave in the evening, I would have to go really slowly because they had these massive signs that were like muntjac deer, like high population, whatever. And these deers would literally just run out in front of your car, like just didn't care at all, constantly. So you would have to drive so slow. You'd be going like less than 10 miles an hour, basically, through this like woodland. Because them things are sturdy. Deer are really sturdy. They will ruin your car. Especially mine. My car's only little.
We have smaller deers.
Oh yeah, like muntjacs aren't very big.
I think. Okay.
They're like, let me take a look, see how big they're like, yeah,
we
they're
have
like
smaller ones, but they run in herd, and if the whole herd starts running on you.
Oh yeah. Muntjacs are like up to their shoulder, so from the ground to their shoulder, it's about 45 to 50 centimeters. So they're not
Okay.
They're not very big, but they just don't care. They'll like run in front of your car, no thought at all.
I don't like the cats. We have a lot of. It's not even feral cat now. It became. I mean, by definition, feral is that, but it's not that it's somebody's cat. They are born and raised in the fields, and those are now wild cats.
Yeah.
So when they are running, they would wait for a car, then run in front of the car to cross the street road.
Yeah, cats are the worst for that. Like my neighbors had cats when I lived with my parents, and I had to like check every time I wanted to use my car. I had to check that they weren't laying in front of my wheels.
Yeah,
I swear cats just have a thing where they just want to die a little bit.
Well, they want warmth, and the friend daughter, she started driving at that time recently, and she got kittens. What she didn't notice is the kittens, they go into the wheel, on top of the wheel, under the mud thing. She didn't know they are there. She drive. She came back home. It was into pieces, probably.
That's sad and gross. No. Animals, dude. It's like they don't understand what cars are.
This one understand. This one is judging you even.
Yeah. That guy is judging you for not driving the latest like sports car. He's like, what do you mean you don't have a Ferrari? Do you want to come and see my Ferrari? He's got a Ferrari with a banana painted on it or something.
Will this one be better? I'm enjoying this. We are not progressing too much, but I'm enjoying the brush.
Nice.
What we have. I mean, there is progress.
Yeah. I don't know why it's so funny when you flip it. It's the expression is just the best. It's just like...
I did found him on the meme. I forgot what the text said, but this is from the meme. And I had this idea. I don't have nearly enough time. I would find a lot of memes and just repainted them, but in my style.
Nice.
I don't have time. I wish.
Yeah. If you could be any animal, what would you be?
I don't know.
Wow. That's that. That's not even an answer. You could pick literally any animal to be.
Yeah, but that's. I would have to think really hard about that.
I'd be a spider monkey. And I've always said that I would be a spider monkey because those dudes, they look like they're having a great time all the time. And they can use their tails to climb with. They can like swing on their tails. Not many other monkeys do that. Or not many monkeys
I
as big
mean,
as
you can
spider
be then
monkeys.
too.
I could be what?
Opposite
Oh, a
possum.
possum. Yeah, I could be a
Yeah.
possum as well. But possums are lame because they're not monkeys. So
You cannot get rabies. As a monkey, you can get rabies.
what makes you think possums can't get rabies?
They cannot get rabies. I think their body temperature is less than what it needs for rabies.
Okay. Well, if I was a monkey, I just wouldn't get bitten by anything with rabies and I'd be fine.
Was it? Can you get rabies by? Maybe not by fleas.
I don't think so. I think you have to be bitten by the like affected animal or like saliva. Probably blood exchange, I guess. I don't know. Weird.
Probably.
Alina says, Melissa, do you usually start painting with color even for work, or do you tend to do grayscale before color?
With color, because I find it painful to color grayscale later.
Sure.
You have to repaint over it anyway, so why not put a bit more effort at once? Then more effort on. I'm lazy. I don't want to do the same job twice if I don't have to.
Yeah. A lot of our artists say that though. I feel like every artist that
We all
comes on the
say that we
stream
are
is like,
lazy because
I'm lazy.
yeah, but it's because you have to find faster way to do something. If you don't, nobody gonna hire you.
Yeah.
If you take forever to do something.
Yeah, that's true. I would argue that that's not laziness though. I'd argue that's efficiency.
Yeah, but also, I would hate to do. I mean, there are a lot of stuff that I don't want to do, but I know they have to be done. So I'm like, okay, brace myself and let's do it. Usually it's about feedback. Nobody likes to change their work. If you think it's good, then it works, and then you get the feedback. It needs to be changed for design reason or because they don't think it's good or the values are bad, something.
Yeah.
That's the one that I really am not happy about to start on.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Saying that when I finish stream, I have some feedback.
I feel like that's fair though. Like feedback is one of those things where you kind of just have to get used to it. Like it still sucks, but you just have to get used to doing it.
Yeah. It's sometimes it's not even that much. It's when they gaslight you.
Yeah.
Gaslit. Oh, this is good. This is work. Okay, you do that. They approve it, and they are like, actually, can we change this to that and that? And then you're professional. Yes, of course. You can ask a few questions and stuff. But then you bite yourself.
typing out your email. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Sure, why not?
It will be done by Tuesday. Not worry, I will do it.
Yeah.
And then my husband hears all about it. That's one of the good things working from home.
Yeah,
you can
just
be
vent.
really professional.
Yeah, you can be professional in front of your computer and then turn it off and vent. Man, his eyes are great.
Pigeon got up.
Or are we getting pigeon
I
time?
wanted to show you pigeon.
Pigeon time.
Maybe. Go time. The
There
pigeon?
he is. What a legend. No.
He got a little thing
Yeah, I was about
in
to
his
say.
pants.
He's kind of got that like Pokemon, like I don't know, the like flick on the top of his head reminds me of like a Pokemon. Alina asked what the pigeon's name is.
I call him Griffin, but not because it's gracious like a mystic beast, but because it was ugly as a Griffin vulture. Then I got it.
Nice. Nice.
My mother was like, "What is that? That's pigeon." No, it's so ugly. It doesn't look like a pigeon. I'm like, yes, because you never saw baby pigeon. They're ugly. They don't have fur. They are misshapen. They have big beaks.
Oh, poor Griffin. He just gets constant. His name is a constant reminder of how ugly he was as a baby.
I mean, now you can say, "Ah, it's like a griffin, like a fantasy beast."
Well, yeah, that is true, but he knows. He knows deep down.
He only knows where the food is when there is the seeds. When I do this sound,
Yeah.
he would fly to me. That's all he knows. Should I change the background? Maybe it's too dark. It should be left like this.
I think you should make it look
What
like
else we can
it's
do?
in an art gallery hanging on a wall.
First to finish it, but maybe then.
I'm just here to give you suggestions to get you to do more work. That's all. Ape strong. Ape strong.
Yeah, it's drawn together.
Yeah. Remember in the first Planet of the Apes movie where Draco Malfoy abuses a bunch of apes? It's the same actor.
Was it here? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's the same actor. He starts like he abuses and tases a bunch of apes. That's when the ape first speaks and he goes no. He like screams no because he's about to get tased. A pigeon can't be upset. It doesn't even know what it's called pigeon. Man, I can't believe
I
you
mean,
guys
it
are
learns
really
its
mean.
names. If I call him few times by name, it will come. If we are distant enough, if it's like 2 meters, nah. But if I'm going from room to room or to toilet, I need to leave all doors open because it follows me. And if I close the door, it will either hit the door with the legs or it will start doing
Like
the pigeon noises.
pecking at it, yeah. Oh,
It's still young, so that's probably it follow me. We'll see, will it be aggressive when it gets older?
yeah. Yeah, it'll start.
But why it got
taking
the
control.
thing is because it's sports pigeon.
It's
So
go
it was
faster.
supposed to fly really. No, it's a breed that flies really high. And then you sip a wine, and you're tracking when the longest time it needs to get down to see if you're winner, just sipping wine with the judge.
Nice. Are you going to enter him into any competitions?
The friend. No, this one cannot fly more than 10 meters probably. The friend got the messenger pigeons. Messenger pigeons, what they do, they put them in a truck, take them to Greece, release them all at the same time. I think they all have GPS, so they must know somehow when they touch the home.
Yeah.
And raise which pigeon is gonna come home the fastest from Greece.
Man, that sounds like a really Sounds like a really boring sport to watch. I'm watching
I mean,
birds slowly
the
move across
part
the
of the
GPS.
sport is raising. The part that's fun is raising birds, the
Uh,
winner birds,
You can do
and
that.
selling them and buying new ones.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you Google the most expensive pigeon, you will see the auction. It's in millions.
What?
The most expensive pigeon for sports, how much it costed. I don't know how many millions it said.
1.6 million euros. It was a Belgian
For
racing
a pigeon.
pigeon named New Kim. That's insane.
I think it was somewhere in Asia.
No, I think well, let me see. That's just nuts.
In my country got like 6-7 million people. Just of this breed, there is 20,000 different people who are holding them.
Wow. Imagine accidentally cooking the pigeon. Why? Why? Why would you do that?
No, he does that. He will try to jump into the pen.
Oh my god. Pigeon's like, oh, bath time. Just like jumps into boiling water.
Oh, when it's bath time, if you're washing the plate or going to toilet, he runs under and he wants to be bathed. He completely want to be submerged in water. But the problem is, if we are not doing that, I have open aquarium here with one fish, and he goes to drink water in aquarium. He
Oh
has
no.
water, but he prefers aquarium water. And
No.
then he would start splashing water, and I turn around and he's trying to take a bath in aquarium. I'm like, oh no, you won't.
Yeah. Yeah. You eat pigeons in Egypt? Yeah, I mean we traditionally we eat pigeons in the UK too. It's not very common now. It's not as common now as it used to be.
You eat sparrows too.
Yeah. Yeah. But
It was 1p for sparrow or something.
yeah, we eat a lot of birds over here.
You had a rook pie.
Really? I haven't seen those.
Yeah, when I was researching, when we saved the rook with the broken wing, I was researching. I'm like, okay, let's look up in the English. I'm gonna find more results, and it was giving me recipes. Like, dude, here we don't touch them. We think it's bad thing to kill the raven or to touch them. We don't. Not we. Superstitious people don't
Yeah.
like to see them on their land and stuff.
Yeah.
But nobody's killing them in England. Would you like to try the pie made of rook?
I think a lot of them are like old, like wartime recipes from like the Second World War. Because it was like, what do we have an
No, before
abundance
that.
of? Birds. My grandparents would tell me
Before.
like that when they were kids, their parents would come home after like on a Saturday or something. They'd come home with like a just armful of pigeons that they've shot.
I mean, yeah. In a wartime, father was telling me about granddad. There wasn't enough food. It was German occupation.
Yeah.
And they would keep the pigs, but the military would like to take a pig. Not just Germans. We had two militaries, different ones. And they all need food.
Yeah.
So they needed to slaughter the pig, but they needed to do it in secrecy. So they took it far away of the road so nobody hears it. But they were telling, oh, but how you call, like machine gun.
Mhm.
We are on the spot where machine gun, if it sees us, could reach us.
Oh God.
So do we slaughter a pig and get killed, or just somebody else take our pig? They did it successfully,
Yeah.
but they had to do that. Yeah. There was okay. I want to talk about grand stories in war. There are fun ones. The rest are not that much.
Yeah. I I haven't heard many stories from my grandparents about the war because they were still fairly young, like when it was happening. Like they were just kids at the time. But I don't know. Also, they lived in the
So
countryside when
one
nothing
of
happened.
the family. So
No, go ahead.
oh, it happens in countryside a lot. So.
Yeah.
Uh, my grandfather's cousin was a little kid, maybe 2 years old, uh, and Germans were coming through the village. So everyone was retreating just out of fear they might do something because they had these really strong punishments.
Hmm.
Let's not mention punishments, but everyone retreated. They took the animals. It was big family. They collect them and they left, but they forget the little one of 2 years old. Uh, he was alive until this year. They forget him, and 2 3 days later, their neighbor come through to see if they are there, and he finds him just eating ground. He probably needed minerals and stuff. So he's eating ground. He pick him up, and later, when they come back, he gives them the child back. But they forgot the child
Oh, no.
while rushing.
Man.
He was alive until this, so meaning he was born maybe around 1942 maybe,
Yeah.
until now.
Yeah. This is Home Alone World War II version.
Yes, but he got just 2 years, so it's not that fun.
My granddad told me a story once of our village that I grew up in took a lot of like prisoners of war. Not
Hmm.
like not our prisoners, but if we found any like when the lines were advancing, then they would be sent back and kept
Hmm.
with us. And my granddad was saying when he was a kid, he on the end of a string he had what in the UK we call them conkers. Um, a conker is like a chestnut, so it was like a really hard chestnut.
Is it this? Is it this one? This one is really hurt.
Yeah, but it's after you've taken the like spiky bit off, so it's like the inside portion.
Okay, there is inside thing, but I like the spikes.
Yeah. In the UK, there's a game that you traditionally play called conkers, where basically you put a bit of string, you attach one onto the end of a bit of string, and you like whack them together to try and
Hmm.
to try and break the other person's. But anyway, he was walking down the street, like dragging this chestnut behind him on this string, and one of the I think he was like a Polish guy kept stepping on it. He was like following behind him and would step on it. And my granddad had to keep like tugging it to like get his foot off of it. And eventually my granddad just turned around and like started shouting at this guy. And this Polish dude just laughed, was just laughing at him because he was getting so angry. Yeah, it was stupid. But yeah, I don't know. That's just one of like the stories that my granddad told me a couple times.
Here's my dog. He doesn't know we are streaming. Sorry.
How rude. Doc says, "What's your light direction?" By the way, Melissa. I mean,
On this image, we
Yeah.
got a blue light from this side, and we had a backlight that's warm on this side. This hand, it's not really defined, so I'm defining it a bit more,
Sure.
but it would be a bit brighter, not
Mhm.
here to here. So it's not that complicated. It's just that Gorilla got really dark hairs,
Mm.
but I think he got some gray hairs too, and then we have kind of glossy skin with reflections. So they never get captured properly with
Yeah.
the camera, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at my references and I'm realizing you cannot see the reference. Yeah, this is the reference I'm looking at. Let's turn that one. It can stand there.
Gorilla. Did you ever play Ape Escape on the PlayStation?
No,
Oh, Ape Escape was
I didn't
amazing.
have PlayStation.
Oh, Ape Escape was great. You had to like run around all these like sort of platforming levels, and you had this net, and you had to capture these monkeys. But
Yeah.
I think the second game they introduced like different types of monkeys, so there would be like ones that were like playing guitar, or there'd be a surfer monkey, or like an archaeologist monkey. I don't know. It'd be stupid, but it was a lot of fun. Is your bird having fun? Yeah.
There is a plastic tank
Yeah.
on a shelf, and he was like, "What if I fly there?" Hopefully he didn't. But next to it, it's another like model tank that we
Yeah.
put together, really small.
Yeah.
And I made the clay base. If he step on that, that one would be flying, and it would be
No.
dirt everywhere.
Oh no.
Bad pigeon.
If you Oh, oh hello pigeon. Oh man.
This
And
one is distracting me.
yeah. I don't think I could have as many pets as you do, honestly. I think I'd get too stressed out.
Yeah, but then I'd keep them alive.
Yeah.
I just need Nana, that's it.
I was gonna say, I feel like I always blamed you for the amount of pets you have, but the longer that I've known you, it seems to be less you and more just your husband.
Sometimes I initiate. So the duck we have because I wanted the quail to,
Mhm.
but the sparrows, the pigeons, it's he's doing.
Mhm.
Dog is mine. I brought him. Cats I initiated. I mean, those are barn cats. It's
Right.
not much of a pet.
Yeah.
What else? He had already bearded a gamma. The tortoise is my doing. We need to know exactly what is which, because when you need to clean them up, you can transfer the duty to one which idea it was.
Yeah.
I'm like, why you are not cleaning? He's like, nope, that's your animal. That's the reason why I don't have a horse, because I would buy it, but then
And you
he
would
would
have
have to
to
take care of it because I
Yeah.
usually don't. Yeah, I usually don't go much outside anyway.
Yeah. Oh. So you say you have a bearded dragon as well?
Not anymore. I died of old age.
Oh man.
Maybe 5 years ago or so, 6. I don't know.
Okay, that's quite young. Don't they normally live? They can live for quite a while, can't they?
No. That's how much before we had it. It had like 10, 11
Oh.
years
Oh,
at
okay.
that
Oh.
point.
Oh, in that case, then yeah, that's fair enough.
it got sick quite fast. We don't know, is it the bone disease? Did
Yeah.
it get some parasite?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to know
Or
without.
it's just old age?
Yeah. It's hard to know without paying a lot of money for a vet to look into it, and even then, it doesn't really matter.
I took the previous pigeon to the pet. It wasn't doing good. And I'm like,
Mm.
what is it with him? And she's like, I will know it when I do the, it's not abduction, how you say? Autopsy.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm like, well, that's not big help.
yeah. I
I
mean,
know what she is looking for. I know the disease that's going to show up on autopsy really
mm.
well, but at that point, I don't care.
Yeah. At that point, it's like, well, it doesn't really matter because it's dead now. So, like, what can you do?
It Yeah, it would only matter if I have 20 more pigeons that are sick. Okay, let's
Yeah,
see what they are problem with.
yeah. Man, last like 7 minutes. Time flies.
Yeah, let's see what we done today. We can merge this. We started with this here, and then here, and then we had also this dude.
Oh
This one
yeah.
you didn't like.
Oh no. That other one. That other one is gonna like haunt my nightmares, I think.
Do I have reference of that one? Let me find you.
The sheer
Give
trauma.
me a sec. This one. I mean, he's showing some emotion.
I just don't
Is
know.
this one?
Yeah, but what emotion? Is that like his mouth says happy, but his eyes say murderous. Whereas this gorilla right here is like he's got the riz.
This is chill, dude. He's planning stuff.
Yeah, planning to pick his nose.
I think you're ruining it.
It's not my fault.
It is exactly your fault.
How? I'm not the monkey, am I?
You are accusing him of picking a nose. He's
Look,
just cool
look at
dude
it.
doing this.
Look
So
at
if
it.
I do this, I'm picking my nose.
No, because your finger isn't.
He got big
Your
nose.
finger isn't like about to go into your nose.
His nose is how many times bigger than a finger?
He's
Mine is not.
he's pulling the nostril down to like get it in there more. You can see it. You can't tell me otherwise.
You go and tell him that. See how happy is he about it.
I don't think. See, the problem with that is that the gorilla would probably kill me before I even got close. Gorillas seem like very angry
Yeah, because
individuals,
you're wrong. That's why he would kill you, because you're wrong.
and because they're very angry individuals. They're they're full of like testosterone and angry monkey chemicals.
No, he doesn't like your opinion. That's why he's gonna end you.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
He's very opinionated individual.
Ignacio said, "Hi Melissa, big fan here. Question to the gentleman in glasses. That'll be me. Thank you. How do you feel about noses in general? I feel like noses are a very useful part of your anatomy. I feel like they're used for a lot. Um, like smelling things, and that's my opinion on noses. Thank you. A really
E-
profound
Every time
question
you
there.
start talking about noses, I feel like I need to fix my nose.
Yeah, me too. Every time I mention it, I'm like sat there doing this. Like I feel like something's weird. It's like when someone mentions that they have an itch. They're like, "Oh, I've got like an itchy nose." And you instantly get the itch
Oh,
your own
thank you,
nose.
Jade.
You're welcome.
My head is itching from the beginning
Yeah,
because you got hair, head, and then
yeah.
headphones.
I did
Thank
say
you
that
for
you
that.
didn't have to wear the hat though, so you only have
I
yourself
have
to
it,
blame.
and this is probably only when I am wearing it.
Yeah.
It's all plastic though,
Oh no.
like nylon, synthetic.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That sucks. Whoa, I'm looking in the art category on Twitch for who we can raid when we're done. There's just a
Hmm.
blacksmith. There's just a blacksmith doing some forging. That's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, if I have a muscle, I would consider being a blacksmith.
I think you would gain a lot of muscle from becoming a blacksmith.
I would give up like after 2 hours when I start shaking. I don't have, how you say, condition, stamina.
Yeah, stamina, yeah.
Uh, Start shaking. We say condition for some reason. Like conditia. Uh, I start shaking. I'm like, I want to draw. Actually, I did something like that. I like chopping wood on a
Yeah,
smaller ones.
yeah.
And I got winded after maybe a half an hour, but I push it an hour and I'm shaky for the next day. I'm like, I want to draw. I cannot draw because my hands are shaky.
Yeah.
Same would be
Hey,
with the blacksmith because you got the vibration.
we just uh
Oh,
we just got a big old raid from Tofu. Thank you so much. 98 viewers. Whoa.
hello.
Hello. You've caught us like at the last few minutes of our own stream, unfortunately. But welcome. I hope your
No,
stream went
now we
well.
need to stream more.
We do need to stream more. I have to go somewhere pretty quick. I can go for maybe an extra 5-10 minutes, but um,
Okay, 5 minutes.
okay, we can do that. You was happy to catch us live. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it makes a change. Normally we're the ones that manage to catch you. So yeah, I hope you had a good stream. How's everyone doing?
What we are doing today, what happened? We are streaming monkeys.
Monkey, monkey, monkey.
Ah, I see what happened. I moved the whole thing. So I had some references. If you wanna sketch, we had in a streaming channel in Discord,
Yeah.
and I pick few. We started some. Oh, this horse. Started this one from here, coloring, and the another one that's not visible at the moment. This one that's happy, so Jaden can dream nice.
Yeah, and then there's the horrifying monstrosity of the other one. You have to show the other one.
I mean, I just started this one. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
From this one,
yeah,
it's just not pleased about something.
yeah. You're gonna go get dinner? Yes, enjoy your dinner, Tofu. Thanks so much for the raid. Have a good evening. Ashia said, question for Melissa. Who did you study when you were learning to paint, and how did you go about learning? Oh, nice.
So I'm self-taught.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching artists I could find on YouTube. If I don't know how to do something with the layers on this, I would watch tutorials from the artist. I really like the Mark Burnett, how he painted before. He removed all these videos, I think, from YouTube, but he got time lapses where he would paint straight from the color with rough square brushes,
Hmm.
and I really like that. I watched Max Greco streams. He got interesting style, so his process is different. He would do values, then he would color with multiply and maybe hard light. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
and then a bit of overpaint. But I like his stylization. I like Mark Burnett painted method. I don't know. I don't remember every artist, but right now Tuthuk got a great rendering and details.
Mm.
Um, I would need to open you. We can have different streams about that, about favorite artists and stuff.
Yeah.
But you just see artists who you like. Maybe you like gradients in their art. Maybe you like the colors or the light or way they stylize in drawing. So you just try to emulate them like a fangirling over artworks and trying to do the same thing in yours.
Mm.
And by doing that through time, you do the same. Similar. You make your own style. There is no way to make the same style. And
Hmm.
you shouldn't. You should do what you want. Because
Yeah.
I see some people that really likes somebody's artwork and they want to be exactly the same. Um, I think it's more torturing yourself to do that rather than trying to experiment a bit. I don't know. It's not that big problem, but you should
Mm.
try do your own thing.
Yeah. Ollie Man said, Melissa, I love the Mudang that you did. Yeah, we love the Mudang.
Thank you.
We have some stickers in our Discord server that are of the cute Mudang. I nearly called them Mudang, and I was like, my tongue got tied. The Mudang sticker is so spammable.
I mean,
Beautiful sticker. Yes.
spammable. I mean, I did what I wanted to do on a stream. We could pick others. If you want, you can. There's much more in the. I just pulled a few. We have bonobos, gorillas, chimps,
Yeah.
orangutans, in different expressions.
Yep.
The pictures are either screenshot from a video, from memes, or from foundations that post them. Sometimes from a zoo.
Hmm.
Depends. I just take screenshot if I see the nice colors, the funny expression, the nice gradient or values, and I think it would be worth it to redraw it, or I have a wish to redraw it, like this one. This one I found yesterday on a meme. I forgot what the text said it, but he looked really cool. Opposite to Jaden say that he's picking his nose.
He is picking his nose. But
He's
it's
not.
clearly what he's doing. Um, so let me see. Oh, Ashley said that was a very good explanation, especially the first 15 to 20 seconds. Answers a lot of questions regarding how to learn a style. Glad we could help. So
I mean, the more you practice, the more routine you're gonna pick up. Sorry, Jaden.
no, go ahead. No,
Got you.
you're fine. You're fine.
You're gonna build your own style if you're practicing and doing the same thing a lot of times. You're
Hmm.
gonna start doing similar way. It's not
Yeah.
just copying other people.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think we're gonna have to call it there, unfortunately, because I do have to be somewhere this evening. Um, but thank you so much, everybody, for coming along and tuning in. Thank you, everyone who came along with Tofu's raid as well. I hope you enjoyed the 5 minutes that you were here for. But we will be back tomorrow. So if you're here tomorrow afternoon, then come along. We'll be streaming a little bit earlier tomorrow, but we'll be doing a snow monster with another one of our artists, Gabriel Rubio, who, if you've seen him on our streams before, amazing artist and really lovely guy. So come along and hang out with us for that. Thank you, Melissa, as well, for taking some time out to do this for us as well. It's always a pleasure. But yeah, uh, unless you have anything else to say, Melissa, we can shoot off.
Nope.
No? Amazing.
I can cut you a few more times.
Let's not do that. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.